Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I get actually a lot of requests to do more unwearable or artsy makeup tutorials, and I also get asked a lot to do more glitter looks, so I'm combining both today. This is a tutorial on this metallic golden goddess look, and I wanted to include 3 versions of it ranging from wearable, in my opinion at least, to more artsy or Halloweeny with glitter lips and the glitter tears and whatnot. Just so you guys know, this video is sponsored by Lit Cosmetics. I'm helping them promote their new liquid metal glitter, which I've had for a few months now actually, but it's only just recently launched and it's amazing. I love it. I'll have more info in the description box if you guys are interested, but guess what? Lit has been kind enough to let me give away 3 of these Lit kits, including the new liquid metal that I'll be using in this video and the adhesive that you need to apply it with. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, just stay tuned until the end of the video for the details. And I have a bit of a cold, so I apologize if I sound super annoying in this voiceover. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, let's do this. So first of all, before I get started on my eye makeup, I'm just taking this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Champagne Pop, and I'm applying this all over my face so I'll have a nice glow kind of coming out from beneath my foundation. I want this look to be super glowy, as you'll see as this video progresses, so the more glow, the better. I'm taking one of the new Kat Von D Lock-It concealers in the color L5. I'm using this as an eyeshadow primer. I've found that you only need a tiny amount. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. And then I'm just using this concealer brush to blend that all out. And in case you're wondering about the wig, I should have addressed that earlier. This is a wig from Donna Love Hair. I will link that down below as well. So I'm just taking an eyeshadow that's close to my skin color, and I'm just using this to set the area from my crease up to my brows so the eyeshadow blends over the top of that more easily. You guys know the drill. I've said that probably like 200 times. So before I go in with the liquid metal, I need to apply a quick wash of color to the crease to add some dimension. I'm just using Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie, which is a nice light orangey tan. It kind of goes with the rest of our color scheme for this look. So I'm just using a Smith Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm just blending this into the crease and kind of just following that natural eye socket area. And now I'm going in with my liquid metal. This is in the color Addicted with the Silver Flake. So it's a really pretty dark gold, almost kind of a bronzy color. As you can see, it kind of just looks like a super fine glitter or pigment, but when it's applied with the Lit Clearly Liquid glitter base, it glides on so smoothly. It's so cool. It's like a liquid, but it dries down completely in a few seconds. It's kind of crazy. Like, I've never used any other products like this, and I really like it. And they will be coming out with other colors soon, so just keep your eyes peeled. So I'm applying this to my lid using a flat brush, also by Lit, and what I do is I just dip the brush into the glitter adhesive and then into the liquid metal itself, and then I just swipe it across my lid. And I'm doing this looking down into a mirror and sometimes closing my eyes so I can accurately carve out that lid up to the eye socket area, so it's kind of like a cut crease. When I get to the very edge of my eye, I'm just going to wing it out and upwards, pretty much exactly like I would with winged liner, just to kind of give it an interesting shape. And if you're wondering how this actually feels on the lid, it's actually really comfortable and it's not very noticeable like a glitter is unless you put too much on. So I like to work with just one layer at first and then build it up in small areas if I need to, because if you layer it too much, it can just start to feel a little bit thick. So moving on to foundation, I'm using my Kat Von D Lock-It foundations in the shades 42 and 45, mixing these together to get a shade that matches my skin tone almost perfectly. I like to apply this in dots all around my face just to make sure I get good coverage everywhere, and then I'm taking one of my favorite foundation brushes of all time. This is the Smith 115, and I'm just switching between circular motions and then just kind of swiping motions just to make sure I get good coverage. Once I get that first layer on, I'm taking a tiny bit more foundation on my Beauty Blender and I'm just applying that to areas that I need a little bit more coverage on, like my cheeks, my under eye areas, and around my nostrils where I tend to have a little bit extra redness. This foundation is so full coverage that it almost doesn't need a concealer to go over the top of it, but just for the hell of it, I'm going to use that same Kat Von D concealer I used on my eyes. And I'm just going to use this for a little more coverage underneath my eyes, and I'm simultaneously highlighting as well, taking it down my nose, up to my forehead, around my nostrils, and then down on my chin. And then I'm just using that Beauty Blender just to blend that concealer in seamlessly with my foundation. And then to set that concealer so it doesn't crease on me, I'm going to take the new Kat Von D translucent powder. I'm just taking this on my actual Beauty Blender and applying it to those same areas. I feel like this powder might be just a bit dry and thick for the under eye area in my opinion, but I actually still really like it and I use it pretty often because I like how it looks on the skin. And then instead of contouring, I'm bronzing my face with this Pure Minerals Glow Together bronzer. I'm taking those 3 matte shades on the bottom there, and then I'm just applying this to my cheeks to add some warmth to my face. I'm applying it in a larger area than I would if I was contouring, and blending it up a bit further as well, kind of almost to the blush area. And then I'm also bringing that up to my temples and across my forehead. And then I also didn't want to forget to bring some down my neck a bit, just so it's not super white compared to my face. So I'm going to go back to my eyes really quick. I'm taking a mix of Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear and Frappe, and I'm using these shadows to darken up that outer winged portion of the liquid metal because I felt like it was just a little bit too flat and light and it needed a little bit more dimension. So I'm also blending those darker shadows just slightly onto the outer lid to create a gradient effect. And then since I'm going to be wearing false lashes, I'm just applying a tiny amount of liquid liner. I'm not going to wing it out or anything like that. I'm just applying a really thin line that's going to hide the lash band when I apply the lashes. Okay, I don't know why I'm jumping all over the place in this video, sorry guys, but to finish my face I'm going to highlight, and I'm using this new Rodeo Drive highlighter by Ofra. It's such a pretty gold and super pigmented, but I'm also mixing it with this shade from the NYX Strobe of Genius palette, just to get a little bit of a lighter color. I'm just applying this with a fan brush to the tops of my cheeks, the sides of my forehead, which I never really do, but like I said, I want this to be super glowy, and then down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and just a tiny amount on my chin. This blush is Tiger Lily by Becca. It's a super pretty orangey bronze color that looks super nice and luminous on the skin. I'm just applying a really tiny amount though because it can go overboard pretty quickly. Moving back to my eyes, I'm just going to apply some mascara really quickly. This is my favorite kind. It's the Excessive Lash Mascara by Makeup Forever. Just applying a quick coat to my upper lashes, and then I'm applying the Featherette Lashes by House of Lashes. This is the first time I tried these and I actually really like them. They're super pretty, they're kind of wispy but not too wispy. Moving on to brows now, I'm taking this brow pomade by Pony Cosmetics. It's in the shade Little Palomino, the lightest one, and I'm applying this with the Pony Cosmetics brow brush. I'm basically just applying this to act as a base for the glitter because I am going to be putting that on my brows as well. Once I get my brow shape down how I like it, I'm going to take that liquid metal and run it through my brows super softly. I don't want my brows to be completely 100% opaque with the liquid metal, so I'm just going to really lightly apply it so it looks like more of a sparkle than a solid golden color like my lids. Alright, moving back to the eyes, I'm just going to use these 2 highlighters from the Strobe of Genius palette. Going to use those to highlight my brow bone, and then take a little bit on my pinky finger and apply that to the inner corner of my eyes to brighten it up there as well. And then I'm just going to go in with Peach Smoothie one last time, and I'm lightly running this underneath my lower lash lines just to add some dimension, just like I did in the crease. To make my eyes look even bigger and brighter, I'm going to take the Wonder Pencil in Light by NYX, and I'm just applying this to my waterline. And then just to finish up the eyes, going to add a quick coat of mascara to the lower lashes. For the first lip option, I'm just lining and filling in my lips with the Naked Lip Liner by Urban Decay. I wanted this first lip option to be super natural and basically just like a Your Lips But Better color, and this lip liner was perfect for that. I'd say this look is most wearable with this lip option, but of course I wanted to have some more fun and bump it up a little bit. So for the slightly more dramatic look, I'm going to take those 2 highlighters that I used on my face. I'm just going to apply this to my collarbones and my shoulders to look even more glowy. I'd say if you were wearing this look for Halloween or some other kind of event or something like that, this would be a good detail to remember just to kind of tie the whole look together. And then I'm taking the Forever Wear Glitter Base by Lit, which is lip safe, and I'm using this to apply the liquid metal to my lips. It goes on pretty easily, but I would say it's definitely easier to apply it over a lip liner like I am now because it's easier just to follow that desired shape, and it just provides a nice base. I forgot to film it, but I actually did add just a touch of clear lip gloss over the top once my lips dried just to make it a little bit more comfortable and less dry. So here's how it looks with the glitter lips. I honestly like this version more, but what do you guys think? Let me know. I also decided to step it up one more time just for fun, and honestly because I just wanted to put this stuff everywhere on my face. But anyways, I'm just adding some drippy effects underneath the eyes, kind of like glitter tears. So I'm just using that same brush and guiding the liquid metal down my cheeks. There's honestly no correct method to do this, of course, just have fun. And I have found though that it does look better when some drips are different lengths than others. Once again, I just thought this might look cool if you're planning on doing something like this for Halloween or something along those lines. Alright you guys, so that's it for the look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked seeing the 3 sort of different versions of it. Let me know what you think down below, and don't forget to enter the giveaway for the lit kit if you want one. I'll be picking 3 winners. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, and just comment down below mentioning the words lit kit, and you'll automatically be entered. I'll pick the winners at random, and I'll have more information down in the description box too if you guys are interested. So good luck you guys, and thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!